Namaste, Namaste, and welcome, free souls. So, here we are. We're going live from the freedom of the wind. Freedom. We say we are love, but are we free? We say we are love. Do we allow others to be completely free, even if we don't like it? We say we are love, but are we free? And do we allow others to be free? We are love if we are free ourselves, and we unconditionally respect freedom and free will of everyone else, regardless what it is, regardless what they do. We are free, and they have free will. You know, everyone has free will. We do not have to agree with what people do. We do not have to accept it. We do not have to partake in it. We do not have to support it. But what we have to do, regardless what people are doing, we have to respect their free will and their choices on first ball. So it is. If we can be free ourselves and we respect free will of everyone, but we move in the direction of our freedom, we don't like how they exercise free will others, we don't have to. We can move ourselves away, but we have no right to correct anyone, to change anyone, to oppose anyone, to attack anyone, to violate anyone's free will. We don't have this right. And I'm so sensitive being. I don't like my free will violated, not a little bit, you know. I'm like Salvador Dali, very picky, very sensitive. I don't like so many things, and I feel my free will is violated if they don't accept when I say I don't like this. This is not for my house. But I'm very careful because I'm so sensitive on my freedom, on my free will, what I allow in my free space. So I also respect others in the same way. I never ever want anyone to feel that they are pushed in something, that they have to do something, that I control them in any kind of way. I am really careful not to violate anyone's free will and their energy in their houses. In my house, if somebody violates, I can scream, I can shout. This is still my place, and here I can have my free will. But in regard what others have in the custody of their free will to exercise, I cannot, I should not, and in any way oppose it, change it, attack it, question it. If I don't like it, I can just move away to something that I like. And that's how freedom moves, out of love. And this is the topic for tonight. It's a beautiful topic. You know, free will. Free will is prime directive of God, they said. Free will is prime directive of love. Actually, I don't like this word God so much anymore, because then people come on my page and they start writing Almighty Godfather, and I get a headache and I get really cold. That's not. We need love. We need love. We need feminine energy. No old religion. In this old religion, Father God Almighty, there's no freedom. But anyway, just a silly comment. I want to speak about free will, the prime directive of God. Free will is the prime directive of this universe. Free will is prime directive of source of God, and it's unconditional. And I will tell you how it looks. In this world, everyone is free to do whatever they want, but they don't know what they are doing. Yet source and higher beings, they don't intervene. This is a free will universe. This is a free will 3D planet. Whatever people are doing here, God allows everything to be done. Can you imagine this? Because from source we got free will, and we can exercise free will. We choose light or darkness. From the source point of view is just exercising free will, experience, choices, and experience that follows. Only that, nothing else. No judgment, no right, no wrong, just exercisement of free will of every living being. So God source does not change us, does not forcefully change our will, does not forcefully stop us by doing something. It can sometimes, if it's our karma that we have accumulated with deeds out of our free will before, maybe we are stopped because it's coming like reaction of how we exercise free will. But source does not ever control any living being. Free will changes any free will, manipulates any free will, or whatever like this. God sets us free and respects our free will as unconditional as free will is. And higher beings, higher beings, angels, they respect your free will. If you don't want their help, if you say they don't exist, they don't exist. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, in the heart of an atheist, I'm nothing, because he don't want to see me. I just hide myself. I'm not. Free will. Source, angels, do not come to those that out of their free will do not want them, do not believe in them, chase them away. They are doing things that are leading to darkness, but Source does not really want to change anyone. And that's why higher beings only come to you when you out of free will open your heart and you call their presence. You call for help. You call for assistance. You open yourself up. That's how angels come to help. Angels never come to help you when you are dwelling in your own mind and doing everything wrong and you are stubborn. Higher beings see this as an experience, that you have to experience. You don't want their help, okay, experience all these wrong choices and everything until the day when you will call upon us, and then we will assist. But you don't want help, and if anybody want to help, you will reject it, and this is your free will. That's how angels are looking this situation, and they will never come to help and assist somebody who does not open their heart out of free will. You can do anything wrong. If you say angels don't exist, angels say we don't exist. You don't want us. You have to learn through that experience, through that free will choice. Because when they will open their heart out of free will, and they will call for this help, they will call for angelic help, angelic assistance of source. All the higher beings are to be ready to assist, and they are to assist. Because, as I said, free will is the prime directive of source, of love, of God. If we open ourselves with free will, if we choose out of our free will, we get assistance. Otherwise, we do not, So just look at it. So when we are seeing that somebody's saying something wrong, somebody's doing something wrong, and they're stubborn, and we start to fight with them, and we want to change them, we want to stop them, we want to this, we get only drama, we get only drained. Because we say we are angels on earth, no? We say this. So angel means the one who is one with the source. Like higher beings are one with the source. Free will is prime directive that is never violated. So angels, higher beings, are never to violate your free will in any way. If you don't want their help, you can do whatever you want. You can kill yourself. No problem. If you want. If you rejecting help and you destroying yourself totally, you can go in darkness completely down. Angels will not come to assist you as long as you're rejecting their assistance. You get what you want out of the choice of your free will. So angels are completely at peace, and all the beings that are one with the source that angels are, and every God is, and everyone, they are at peace with everything what we do. If we do wrong, if we spreading false truths, if we are opposing, if we are attacking, if we are hurting ourselves, higher beings do not intervene. We are fighting among each other. All the terrible things, higher beings do not intervene because they understand this is free will choice. We don't like this choice. We love to help those that want to come to light. That's how angels feel. We are ready to assist always, but they don't want our assistance. They want to fight. They have to learn in 3D, exercising their free will in a ways that they will learn through pain, you know. So angels are completely at peace, whatever somebody is doing. Angels do not come after you and tell you what you wrote there. This is false. This is not true. What you're doing, you should be following left, not right. You know, angels do not. Angels actually focus only on the birds of same feather that accept their vibration. And we have to understand. That's why we say we are angels, no? We say we are angels on earth. And then we see something somebody says and we have to smash it. We have to prove it wrong. We see somebody is doing something. We have to stop them, tell them you should not do this. What are you doing? And all this crazy stuff, you know. But we say we are angels. Angels never do that. Angels never come in the presence of what they don't like. They come if you call them, help me out of this, I don't like it anymore. But as long as you like it and they don't like it, they move away. I'm same. Enlightened beings are same. We are angels on earth. And we have to understand this. We cannot, we have no right to correct anybody, to oppose anybody, to challenge anybody, to try to change their ways forcefully. We have no right to do that. We have no right to do that. If we want to ascend, if we want to become angels, we have to respect the free will, prime directive of love. Then we become like God, because Source respects free will of everyone unconditionally and all the divine beings that are one with Source. So if you want to ascend, you have to accept free will of everyone unconditionally. You don't like what I said? No problem. They answer to Source. Source is to give them a result of your deeds, of their deeds, not you. You're only giving yourself their karma if you go messing with this, like 3D, 4D. You just have to be at peace. I don't like it, but let Source judge it. There's no judgment, there's just a reward of the experience, the result. And you have to give this result to God, to Source. And you focus on those who you like, on those who you agree with their free will, how they exercise it. You leave them alone. They are wrong. Wrong. They are not wrong. Reality, that's why we have to respect free will. Reality is multidimensional. What is truth in one dimension is not truth in other, you know. I'm source consciousness. I don't like this Father God things and these things. This is a religion, but I can respect it as long as you are not bringing it to my house. You know, I don't like masculine religion and like this, but I can respect it. You can do whatever you want on your page. You can spread. You can do apostle preaching. You can conquer the world. I don't know. I don't like it, but if God will allow you this free will, what can I do? But in my house, don't bring this shit. Okay, this is old and it's hurting. Mother don't like. But I have to accept what others do in their own books, in their own spaces. I have to respect because I'm an angel. I don't have a right to tell them you're wrong. They are right, but just not in my dimension. My dimension not so low that I will need almighty male godfather figure. Sorry. But I respect free will of everyone who choose to be religious like that, and they say they are not. But you are, and I will not tell you anything. But if you come here and telling me stuff, then I must tell you. Don't be religious here. Thank you. But you can be in other places. Other places allow this. This is my space. I exercise my free will here in my classroom like I exercise. And you have right on the places when they love this and when you love this. Just do it. I don't like it. That's how free will is respected. Your own. You set your own free will. This is my will. You have your own will, but you have your own will in your own space. Don't rape me with your free will. If our free will matching, vibration matching, then we can dance together. You know, we are in the same dimension, if we can call it like this. That's why we have to respect free will of everyone. We go attacking some people who are just above our level or below just because their dimension is different and their truth is different, but they have free will. We cannot change anyone. They have their own free will, their own way of learning, and God knows best for everyone how to connect, what they should focus on, what they should be doing, and it's their free will. And if they are doing wrong, there is no problem. Nothing is wrong. If they are doing wrong, it's not your problem. Source will take care of it and give them a result, and they have to learn. Because when they will learn enough, then they will open out of free will to you. Now, please help me. I was beaten so much in life. When you told me, I didn't listen, but now I want to listen. And then you can help them, you know? Then you can help them. Like angels. If you say, I don't believe in you, they will not come. We don't exist. I don't want your help. No, okay, we don't give you help. We respect your free will. But when you open yourself, oh, now I want angels, please help me, please. They will come to assist. So is with you. You have to leave everyone alone in their free will as they are exercising because they are learning. And on their level where they are right. You understand this? You know? And one day they will rise, they will learn out of their darkness, and they will seek help from you. But many times we are attached to friends, to family, and we cannot accept that their path is slower, their path is different. We cannot accept that they are on the lower level still. They have to learn through darkness. We ourselves, we had to learn through very dark dimensions. And until we learned, we could not rise. And then we expect from those who are our family, our close ones, who also are there and have to experience this. Now we can just lift them up. They don't have to experience their school of life. But guess what? Their free will doesn't want your help. They reject it because in the soul level they know now we have to experience this darkness. So one day we can reject it and we can rise. And that's why you have to let go of your attachments. If you let go of attachment expectations, then you can. Yeah, well, so what if they are your husband? So what if they are your mother? So what if they are your father? If they are your child? If they are not listening to you, if they lash at you when you try to help them, if they give you all the clear signs that they do not want your help, This is their free will, and God respects this free will unconditionally. So when you try to forcefully change them and forcefully try to help them, then you get drained yourself, and then everything is wrong, and you didn't help no one. Actually, you take yourself down because they're stubborn. They have to learn. And for Source, God respects their free will. And like I said, when they will learn, they will call for you out of free will. You are angel on earth. Angel on earth is one with God. This is ascension. This is sign of a master. When you can respect free will of anybody, you send a heart to somebody. They say, I don't like this comment, please delete. If you have problem with them saying this, yeah, but I given you love, but I given you this, but master should. No. If you are angel, you understand. Oh, they don't want my heart? Okay, I will delete it. I always, when I see somebody don't like something, I delete. It's not about what I given you love. This expectation, this is now, I'm a victim. But I given you something. No. I'm giving you something beautiful. No. It's free will. Don't give me that. And when somebody says like this, we have to accept it. Regardless if they're stupid. It's their free will. And if we are masters, we can. I can be a little bit stupid also, but I'm not stupid. I know if somebody tells me I'm sending you healing, I'm sending you love, I say you can love me. Yes, please love me. Don't send me love. I'm full of love. I don't need. If I tell you I accept your love, it means I'm in lack of love. No, I'm love your love. Love me. I don't need healing. I don't need it. But I will ask out of my free will if I need these things to you. I'm very allergic when, and I always see this. And this is actually also not respecting free will, because nobody asked for help. Nobody asked for healing. Nobody asked for tag me in a teaching. How about mantras that I learned 16 years ago? You got awakened 3 years ago. Now you're sending me what I should chant. But I learned about this 16 years ago in India when I left the world. So that's why I get very sensitive. Somehow I have this Syrian and this master. I don't want to be treated like I don't know what. And usually I see, and we usually go so wrong. We want to teach somebody something that he learned when we were in diapers and could teach us. But he respects our free will. We never asked him. He never said anything. And people are, this is, I always see. They want to teach me something that they have to learn a lot of still. And when you are a master, you understand. If they will want advice, they will ask you. They will want teaching, they will ask you. They will want you to teach them. They will want instruction, they will ask you. They want healing, they will ask you. This is free will. Then I respect free will because I'm not giving you anything what you did not ask for. You understand? So masters crystal clearly, precisely respect your free will. You never do these things. Until we do these things, we assume what people need. We assume what is good for them. Yeah, this is good for him. This I have to give him. We are pushing things that no one asked for. And we violate free will. We are pushing things that no one asked for. And some people don't learn. You'll tell them a million times, I don't like this. This is not according, this not resonates with me. Please stop this. I told you a million times, and they will tell you a million and first time again. So free will, free will is the prime directive of God. And if free will of everyone, listen to this, if free will of everyone is respected unconditionally, we live in heavens. We live in heaven. Because this is, free will is prime directive of the source. You understand? And in this world, free will is violated, world of control. No one respects free will of another being. And if you look upon it, you can see so. We are pushing at each other things that no one asked for. We want to change each other. We want to control each other. We want to imprison each other. When somebody expresses their free will, we act like victims, so they feel guilty and like that. All kind of things, small things that we do, but we can catch ourselves how we are actually not respecting free will of others. We push things at them. We want to teach them against their will. We want to control their choices. We want to change them. And if free will in this world is respected unconditionally, we go to heaven. But this is the world of violation. And in world of violation, in world of control, people do not respect their own free will, others disrespect their free will, and we disrespect free will of others. It's a routine that's going on for 5,000 years. Masters had to come to tell us that this is not what we should do. And this creates karma, because free will is prime directive of this universe, and when free will is violated, this creates karma. This is karma. And in this world, we do not respect free will. We do not really. Just look at that. We say somebody, would you do this to me? They say no. And then, but I need it because of this, but maybe you can. It's over when we start like this. But to respect free will is, can you do this for me? The person says no. It's enough. You don't have to know why, because it's their free will. If they would want to do this with you, they want to dance with you, they want you to come, if they want you to cooperate, they will tell you, yes, please come. Yes, please let us do this. Yes, I want this help. Yes, I want to help you. But if they say no, it's their free will. They don't like it. And then we go into convincing, into pushing, into changing, into I don't know what. And then we create karma. And it's not pleasant. Because you have to understand, if somebody wants to do something out of the will of their heart, out of their free will, they will do it. You will say, come on, let's go there. They say yes. They will say, no, I don't have time. I have to. No, they will say yes, let us go. It's always like this. And then it's a pleasant experience. It's a harmony. It's everything. But they say no, but I have reserved this, we have this, you owe this to me, you this, but it's not like that, I have to tell you like it is, and they convince you, they push at you. And in this way, small violations of free will, small violations accumulating, and people become enemies after. But we all are doing this. I have been doing this now for some time. I really take care not to do this and not to take this. So if they want to do it, free will, out of the will of your heart, you tell me, let us go have a nice, beautiful day together. I tell you, yes, let us go. It's the will of my heart. I want to go. If I tell you, no, I don't like it, no, and then you have to convince me. But we are doing this in this world. And in this world, everyone's free will is violated, and everyone violates free will of the other who's living in a matrix. Freedom is different. That's how we created the matrix, by violating free will of other beings, of other human beings, non-stop, as a routine for everything. Just look, people control each other in relationship, they miss each other, they want to be free, but they say you have to be home now. They want to go out with friends, no, you have to be here. Attachments, manipulations. People push at you. They want help. You don't want to give them this help. They push at you until they break you. And they break themselves. And we are just continuing this cycle of karma to go on to infinity. But when we can respect free will of another, when they say no, at first ball, we are just like God. God doesn't ask why. Okay, you don't want, no problem. I wanted to give you something beautiful, but The master will never tell you, I wanted to give you something beautiful. This is ego speaking, hurt ego. Master will say, okay, you don't value what I want to give you, but maybe it's just not for you. I respect it because I respect my own free will as yours. Okay, no problem. We will do something else. I'll give you something else. No problem. Just that your free will is we don't even need to know why, because all we need to know is that free will is prime directive of love, and free will is respected. Just imagine, everybody respects their own free will. This is heaven. Everyone respects their own free will. You know, they express their own free will out of the true will. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. No, I don't like. Don't do this to me. Yes, this is I love. Always when something comes at them, they express their true will. Or don't do this in my presence, please. You are here in my house. I don't like this. If you are in people's energy, certain things people don't like, certain things they like, but heaven is you express your free will. This is my will. And you respect free will of another unconditionally. It means you are changing yourself. You are controlling yourself to be better. You're exercising your own free will and you protect your free will. And others, unconditionally, you respect free will of others. If you don't agree with what I do, there's no attachment. You move away from them and you mingle and dance with those who agree with your free will, with your vibration. And that's why everything is all right always. And even from people that we don't like what they're doing, free will is respected, their free will always. And this is heavenly planet, you know. Such is in heaven. Nobody is messing with free will of others, but exercising their own free will and respecting free will of others. Then we can dance in authenticity, in our true will. If we match, if we are the birds of same color, we flock. Birds of same feather, we flock together, we cooperate, we dance, we have a nice time. We don't control each other. We don't try to change each other. We don't do these things. And everyone's free will is respected, and we exercise in power our own free will. If this is my house, I don't like what you say here, I say delete this comment, this is my house, I don't like it, I don't like the energy. It's enough. Because if somebody will tell me this in their house, it's enough. And we have to respect free will of others. If we are in the other people's energy and they say, I don't like this, why are you bringing this to me? Yes, you brought this to them in their energy, in their house, in their vibration. If they don't like it, you should stop being a jerk and drop it. We don't have to. And this is heaven. We don't anymore change free will of others, but we respect free will of others, but we take care of our own will to be free out of the heart. And if I'm free, and I want everyone to be free, how can I control you if I'm free? If you say, no, I don't want this from you, I have to accept it. Maybe I don't like it, maybe I'm a little bit sad in my heart, but I'm one with God, and Source respects your free will, so your free will is no. Then what can I do? I can only accept it unconditionally. There's no expectations in love. There's no expectation in nothing. Only most beautiful things are always possible as a result of respecting free will of everyone as your own. And if free will, if somebody says no, why are you pushing at them? You want love. I cannot get love forcefully. Love can only be free. You know. Love can. This is the problem of all relationships and everything. Free will is not respected. Trying to change, trying to push at each other. They run away from you, you run after them. They run away more and you run after them and you chase them completely somewhere where you don't want them to be because you want them near. and people suffer because they say this is love, but love is possible only in the freedom. The lovers are really this example of violating free will completely. Because they are afraid so much of losing each other in this world, they start controlling each other, disrespecting their free will, disrespecting their vibration, manipulating, depending on one another. They tie each wings together and they cannot fly. And we have to accept. This is the cold shower. If we like somebody, they don't like us, what can we do? It's their free will. They say, I don't want to see you, go away from me. It's their free will. So it is, nothing else. We may don't like it, but love cannot be controlled. Love is only found in the freedom of the wind. Out of their free will, from the heart, love flies to you. So if you love somebody, set them completely free. If it's the will of their heart, then is love. You know, if they want to fly to you out of the will of their heart, then this is love, out of their free will. Love comes always only out of free will. If you have to push it, if you have to force it, it's shit. It will hurt. It will stink terribly. Be a cage. So they don't like you. They are running away. Set them free. And there is big possibility when you set them free, they will fly to you. But you don't know, because love is above everything and is free, uncontrolled, even by source. And so it is. You cannot control anybody. You can only set everyone free. And then you know, if you set the bird free, when the bird will fly to you out of free will of their heart, out of wind of freedom, this is true love. This is according to choice, according to will. Attachment, the root cause of pain, but attachment is really disrespect of free will. I'm afraid of losing you. I'm afraid this will happen, that will happen, so I have to depend on you. I have to be afraid on you because I'm so attached on you. And we put each other in a cage. Attachment cannot respect your free will. This attachment want to control you, so you are always by their side. You know, so in relationship people do everything wrong, and that's why they suffer. That's why everything ends. If I love you, I really love you, I respect your free will, because I love you as myself. You understand? I want to be free, and my free will is sacred. I am according to my will always. And if I love you, I have to accept you as you are. That's the only way. Your free will, your choices, the way you want to be, the way you want to move. You don't want to see me, okay. If you want this to end, I'm speaking like in relationships and everything, I have to accept. It's over. Because it's free will like that. I love you, but your free will is not to be in union with me anymore, so no problem. I will cry, I'll be sad, but respecting your free will. You know, if you want to go out with your friends and your lover doesn't let you out, it's disrespecting a free will. It's your will to go out with your friends. I love you. I want you to be happy. So if I really love you, I respect your free will, because this is love, to love what you do when you want to do it. Listen, this is love. If I tell you I'm going out climbing on Mount Everest and you tell me, yes, I love you, yes, go. I want to go. And those who tell me, go, please, yes, they love me because I want to do this. And those who tell me, no, something will happen to you or something this, they're afraid of me. They're afraid about me. They're afraid. They're attached. If I want to do something, if you want to do something, those who inspire you and motivate you to do just that, because it's your will, they really love you. You know, when I went to India 2 decades ago almost, my mother, who was in Germany, she was crying, I'll maybe never see you again, never this. But this is your will. My mother is like this. She was my first teacher about that before I met any guru and anything. She said, but this is what you want. I want you to be happy. If this makes your heart happy, please go. She was not happy, but she knew this is the will of my heart, and she loves me because she's my mom. Although we never lived together, but we had beautiful relationships. She lived very far, and in Germany actually. And she didn't like it. She was very sad because this would mean she would not see me even so much that she saw me. But she accepted. Please go. I want you to be happy. If this is what your heart wants, I don't understand it, what you're doing, but this is your will. This is my mother said this almost 2 decades ago. And some people are so spiritual and they call themselves archangel this, archangel that, and they cannot accept free will of others. They get attached, they want to control each other. Hey, my mother back then was smoking 2 packs of cigarettes, drinking so much coffee, eating so much meat, and she could have this wisdom to set me free. And you call yourself great archangel and I don't know what, and you cannot set people free. They want to exercise their free will. No, 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 don't do that. Please, something. No, no, stay here with me. Stay here with me. Don't leave. I don't want to lose you. I don't want this. Come on. They want to go. They can go. Your friends want to dance. They can dance. If you don't like to dance, this is your problem. You don't have to tell them, don't go take dance classes. Don't go take this. They want to do that. My mother should teach all of you, all of us sometimes, because we don't respect free will of others. We don't like what others do, and because we don't like it, we will stop them. No, no, this is not how it is done. And loving relationship, when somebody sees you always set them free, you always support what they do, you always encourage them to, out of their free will, do what is in their heart, and you want them to follow your heart, their heart. Such person will really love you. Such person will stay with you. You know why? Because such person, I want to dance. I want to go out. I want to wear this silly clothes. I want to be like silly like I am. And he or she just supports me in that. She tells, yes, be yourself. Yes, do that if you want to do. I want this person in my life forever. Because they really love me for who I am and how I want to be. And if I want to jump, they will say jump higher. If I want to roll in a mud, they will bring me mud. They will roll with me. If I like swimming in cold water and they don't, they will tell me, you go swim in cold water. I don't like, this is not my will. They will stay out. You can do whatever. If you want to freeze, do what you want, but then don't. Like this. Differences. To respect free will is love. And you can be happy because you love the differences that you don't like. You know. Like my mom, she wanted to go yoga class and listening some spiritual things. Her husband was not inclined to this. He didn't like anything of this, but she also very beautiful person. He said, I don't understand why you go there, what you see there, I don't know, what you crazy or something, but you want to do that, so go. Yes, yes, I'll give you money, no problem. You know, that's love. He didn't like what she's doing, she awakening, and he didn't like what was happening. He didn't understand what she's doing now, some crazy nonsense. But all that matters to him was that she wants to do it. That she wants to go to that class, she wants to do that spiritual workshop. So, okay, I'll give you money. But he never agreed with anything. He's a really beautiful person. They both are beautiful. My mother and her husband, well, now ex-husband, I don't know. But they are, they separated in happiness. They are friends still, no problem. But he was same. He was to me also. He was really like strict German, materialistic, and he didn't understand anything spiritual. But he always said, "This is your life. This is your will. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but please do it because you love it." That's love. And sometimes people who are not awakened, people who we consider 3D, they're actually showing us 5D. They're teaching us 5D in such examples, you know. And we cannot respect free will of others that time, but they can naturally. So you see, really, this is beautiful when we can. And then you will remain forever together. Probably, if you don't choose your will, if you don't change your mind, if you don't, your will doesn't change. Because just imagine you are never controlling another and they are never controlling you. They want you to be yourself from the heart and support you to be yourself from the heart, regardless the choices. You want to move left, they will kick you left side. You want to fly high, they will push you up. They will support you in what you're doing because they respect your free will and they love you for who you are. Isn't that beautiful, huh? Such relationship has harmony, has respect. It's really mature. Whatever they may be, friends, lovers, business partners, whatever. When we understand everyone has their free will and according to the will of their heart, they are doing from the heart actually that's what they must do. And I have to do my work out of my will. And I respect everyone, what they're doing. With so much differences, we can be best friends, you know. Because you tell me, okay, I don't like this, what you're doing. I will just not focus on this. You do this alone. But when you do that thing, what we did yesterday, we can do it together because I love it so much. It's according to my free will also. And like this, we will never fight. We will never change each other. We will respect our differences. And we will dance together in what unites us and what really binds us together. And we will be beautiful. We will respect free will of others. We will respect our own free will and we will live in heaven. Because there's no karma. When being respects their own free will and exercises their own free will and respects free will of everyone else, such being is 5D being and there's no karma in this. There's only love. Love and freedom are one. Free will, the prime directive of the source, is unconditionally respected. So there's no violations. Everybody is their own will from the heart, respecting free will of others, and everybody live in harmony. Birds of same feather flock together. They don't fight with other birds. So it's beautiful, you know. That's why. If you want to ascend, I will finish with these words. If you want to ascend, you have to understand one thing. I said this in the beginning. Source respects free will of everyone unconditionally. Just to touch base a little bit on this. Also on those who doing wrong, who doing dark deeds, who doing crime, who doing really wrong. Hey, it's not my business to judge them. Even Jesus and all the saints never pointed a finger at anyone, but spreaded truth and light so people can rise above it. Never judge a man, judge a deed. And this is a teaching, speaking about violations, speaking like I'm speaking now, not telling he violated me, he violated me, he violated me, pointing fingers. No, we don't have a right to change anybody, but we can spread the truth unconditionally about the deeds, but not in their face. I see what they're doing wrong. Okay, I can write something about it. But I don't have a right to tell them, you're doing wrong, what you're doing, you go to hell, and all these crazy things. God is coming after you. People are doing such kind of crazy things. No, they have free will. I am one with the source. Enlightened being is one with the source, respects free will. We know they are doing what they are doing. God has given them free will. And they will get the results of their deeds back. We have no problem. Everything will come back to them. We can only pray to them. But I don't agree with what they're doing. I don't support what they are doing. I will not be part of what they are doing. I'll work in opposite direction towards the light, to spread the light, the truth, and I will do that. Pray for them, but remove from that. Not agreeing and supporting what they do, and doing the work of love and light, so the darkness may get destroyed, unite in true light. And whatever they are doing, source is to judge them, source is to give them the results, not me, not you. That's why how much it hurts us what we see, how much is painful what they do, and disrespectful, distressful. If we are 3D, we can go fight. If we want to ascend, then we can only focus to what inspires us. We can spread light, love, truth. We can write about it if from the perspective of light, from the perspective of truth, you know. But they have free will. And regardless what kind of shit they're doing, terrible, God respects their free will, and we should not violate. We should respect our own free will and spread the truth and spread the light so it overcomes this darkness, you know, according to our will. If we go fight with them, we disrespect their free will, we drop on their level, and we get darkness and darkened ourselves. We are in duality. In duality, actually, no one respects free will of others. This is multidimensional Earth. There's much darkness here, you can see. You choose your dimension out of your will. And what you don't like, move away from it. You cannot change it. They have free will to kill dolphins. Yes, they have. I'm sorry to say that, but they have free will to kill children. This is very cruel to say. But from the eyes of the source looks like that. Neutral. This is their experience. Whatever is happening to anyone, happened to anyone, is their karma from past deeds. Who is killed now, killed before. Everything is experience and the reaction of experience. Sources of watching this game just doesn't stop anyone, but knows that those who will spread love and light and truth, they will stop this eventually. With love, not with fighting. And Source observes all these terrible things with a neutral eye, not condemning, not judging, not seeing as good as bad, but just as experience. And naturally, the result of the deed, the experience, is to be given, which is very dark. But it's just the reward, the energy, what they are attracting is not punishment, even that. So we have to accept in this world free will. We want to ascend, we have to respect free will of those also that are doing things that we don't like and that hurts us. I know we are above this. Yes, it's not pleasant, but we know this is their game, this is their karma. I don't want karma. I want to spread love and light and freedom and truth, so I'll work in that direction to inform people, to activate people, to give them truth, to give them wisdom. This way I don't violate anybody, and God knows I don't like so many things, you know. And even this we have to respect unconditionally. So when people say something and do something that we don't like, we go attacking, we should stop. Everyone has free will. Free will is prime directive of the source, prime directive of love. Everyone is to get rewarded by their free will choices. We are not here to give them rewards. Only source respects free will of everyone, and source gives rewards to everyone. So whatever they are doing, if we don't like what they are doing, it's probably different dimension, different way, different perception. If we oppose it, fight it, try to prove wrong and right, we are in violation of free will. And only way to ascend is to respect the prime directive, which is free will of everyone. You understand? Yes, you do, no? Yes, you do. And then we can ascend because we become godlike. God respects free will of anybody. Angels respects free will of everyone. So we respect free will of everyone unconditionally, without trying to change it, even if it hurts. We become angels ourselves because we are just like God. But if we are opposing, fighting, prove right, prove wrong, controlling, manipulating, we don't accept that people don't like what we do and we making them feel guilty and all these crazy things. We remain in 3D in karma when free will is violated all the time. That's why we have hell on earth, because free will is violated. No one respects free will of anyone. So we can choose. Will we dwell in this and oppose and attack and challenge and prove right and wrong, and in relationships manipulate, control, get attached, possessive, play games and all this shit? Or we will set everyone free, let them be free in their free will, and we will dance with those that resonate with the vibration of our free will, and we will ascend to heaven. We have only this. Heaven is on earth. We have only these choices, you know. We have only these choices. We can respect free will of others and exercise our own free will of love and respect free will of everyone else, and we can ascend. Or we can act in all ways on violation of free will, and we can remain in this hell of third dimension. But if we want to ascend, we have to be like God, like Source, like all the angels. That means we respect free will of everyone. We help those that ask for help. We advise those that ask for advice. If somebody says, I don't like this, we respect it because we want to ascend. We respect free will as God does. We don't push ourselves, we don't manipulate, we don't change, but we freely, out of free will, dance, cooperate, and move with those who, out of their free will and harmony, want to dance with us. This is the beauty. Free will is prime directive of Source, and when we can respect our own free will as free will of others, we exercise our own free will, respect free will of others unconditionally. This world is to be changed to heaven and earth, where everybody is free and free will of everyone is respected, and everyone is in their true free will, flying, moving the new earth. So, namaste. I hope you enjoyed this little video. I did. If somebody wants to support this, my little old work, now it's winter and now a little bit more, it's different. No flute, no these things, so you are welcome so much. You don't know, without you I could never do anything, and I want to do much still, have much to give, but there's something needed to be here also. But also this is very important point, yes. I'm a healer. I accept if somebody wants to give me something out of free will. And here, any donation is free will. It has to be only if will of the heart wants to donate. This is donation. Everything else is manipulation. Manipulation, not money, but money, cash. Manipulation. They manipulate you. You have to give me because of that. You will ascend if you give me. You will this, you will that. It's true, if you help a master, you help yourself spiritually. This is true. But true master is to tell you, whatever you give me must be the free will of your heart. Out of free will, that's why I always write that I accept only gifts and donation out of free will, for I want everybody to be free as I am. And those who want to share out of free will, this is gift of love. So if anybody wants to share out of free will, I love you so much and I'm so grateful. But only gifts out of free will are accepted, because this is poor and free will of everyone is respected just as God respected. So I love you. Namaste. Exercise your own free will in fullness and respect free will of everyone else unconditionally. And please be blessed. I love you, and let us, in respect of our own free will and free will of others, fly to heaven and earth. Namaste, namaste, mwah. May you be free. But until you will not respect free will of others, you cannot be free. You can only be in a cage that you are creating for others. Namaste, namaste.